Welcome, my name is Robin. We're continuing our Beginner Yoga for Balance series. And for the practice today, 2 blocks if you have them, just to bring the floor up, and maybe a strap or a belt or a bathrobe sash. Just something that you can use to place around your foot and straighten your leg out about that long. And if you don't have it, that's okay. You don't have to straighten the leg. You can keep it bent. No worries. So with your feet parallel to one another, lift up your toes, spread them, and then replant your toes back down. Lift up your kneecaps, pull in your belly, soften your shoulders, and close your eyes just for a moment. Just notice how you feel in your body. Start to connect with your breath. Maybe breathing in and out through your nose. With a gentle constriction in the back of your throat. So your breath makes noise, it's audible. It helps you to focus on your practice and keeps you here in the present. Perhaps set an intention for your practice. You can bring your hands to heart center if you would like. Take a deep breath in and then release. And release your Take your right hand to your right shoulder, take some circles, and switch. Just noticing how this shoulder feels, and then release and shake and switch. Starting off backwards, just noticing the difference on this side, and then reverse. Shoulders a little tighter, and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Maybe your hands touch. And then lower your right hand down, take a side bend, maybe look up. Inhale, back to center. Lower your left hand down, take a side bend. Inhale, back to center. Soften your knees and start to fold forward. Take your hands on your blocks or your books. Lengthen from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. And then fold. Step your left foot back. I'm going to set the strap to the side. Big step back so that your right knee is over your ankle and you're in that runner's lunge. Drawing that right hip crease back. Just going to tap the left knee down. Pull the heart forward. Feel a nice stretch on the left side. And then plant your hands down. Keep them on the blocks or not. Step back to down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then step your left foot forward. If your hands are on the blocks, it might be easier to come forward. Pause in your runner's lunge, left knee over your ankle, pulling your heart forward, reaching out through that right heel, drawing that left hip crease back, and then just tap the right knee to the mat, pull the heart forward, then lift the knee back up, step to the top of your mat, take a half lift to lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. You can roll up or you can reach up and draw your hands down to your heart and to your sides. We're going to continue on similar. Inhale, arms sweep up. Lower your right hand down, take a side bend. Inhale, back to center. Lower your left hand down, take a side bend. Inhale, back to center. Take your left arm forward and your right arm back. Turn and twist, trying to keep your hips facing forward. Inhale, back to center, switch. Twist your upper body towards the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. This time, step your right foot back. Tap your knee down, pull your heart forward. Lift your leg up, back, your knee back up. Step back to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then step your right foot forward. Tap your left knee down. Pull your heart forward. And then step to the top of your mat. Take that half lift to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale your hands through your heart to your sides. All right, awesome work. We're going to come to a chair pose. So if you have a block, or probably not going to want to place a book here, but maybe a pillow, something to place in between your inner thighs. I'm using a block on the narrowest width, but it depends on your body. Hug in that low belly, lifting it up, feeling that energy in your body, the midline. Then you're going to shift back like you were sitting in a chair, bending your knees. You should be able to see your toes if you look down. You can have your hands in prayer, or you can reach your arms forward or up by your ears. We did this on the day we did eagle pose. So pull in those floating ribs, lengthen your tailbone, feel the fronts of your legs working. And depending on your body, you might be bending your knees just a little bit, or maybe you're really sitting back. Take another big breath in. And then exhale, fold, starting to straighten your legs. Relax your head, shake it side to side. Remove whatever's in between your legs if there's something there. And then step back to a plank. So pause in this first plank. And you're welcome to drop to your knees. You're welcome to place your hands on your blocks so that your whole palm is on there. Your fingers are spread, probably the lowest height, not the highest. So you could stay here, drawing your shoulders away from your ears with your knees up or down. If your knees are lifted, draw your right knee into your chest without rounding your back to start, trying to keep it nice and level, and then set it back. Draw your left knee into your chest using your core. Set it back. Again, the right, back, and the left, back. Now drop to your knees. Come to all fours. Shake out through your right hand. Shake out through your left hand. And then press the floor away, round your back for a cat. Inhale, lift your tailbone, open up the front body for your cow. Again, exhale, round. And inhale, open. Now we're going to be coming up with our right foot in between our blocks, and you have two choices. You can stay in all fours, stretch the right leg back and draw it in, maybe with your hands on the blocks. Or you can come back to down dog with your hands on or off the blocks. And lift your right leg up from here. So in some ways it's easier because there's more room for your knee to come through. But in other ways it's not, so listen to your body. And then on your exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. This time you're shifting your shoulders over your wrists so you're back in that plank position. Now you can round your back, pull your belly in, lift your knee up as high as possible, and then step the foot in between your blocks or in between your hands. Adjusting the distance widthwise so that you're not on a tightrope. Right knee over your ankle, and we're going to come up. So put a nice, you'll feel a nice stretch on the left side. My back heel is lifted, so this is a balanced pose, crescent lunge. Your hands can be in prayer on your hips. You could be by a wall or a chair. Or to challenge your balance, you can lift your arms over your head. And you can keep your gaze steady, or you can see what it feels like to look up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Another big breath in. And big breath out. And then inhale here. Maybe slightly lean back, whether your hands are on your hips or in prayer, but pulling in your belly to lengthen your tailbone, no pain in your back. And then exhale, place your hands down on the blocks or the mat. Step back to down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, you could do this from all fours instead. Or if you're in down dog, either way, lift your left leg up, squaring your hips. Reaching energy out through the heel, both heels. Drawing that right hip crease back. And then draw your left knee into your chest as you shift your shoulders over your wrists. Round your back like a Halloween cat as an option. Getting that knee up as high as possible, really scooping in your belly. And then placing the foot in between your blocks or in between your hands. So we were here in the beginning in our runner's lunge. And now we're going to keep the distance in between our feet more like railroad tracks so that we can come up with some balance. So when you're ready, inhale, come up. And keep your hands on your hips, your torso is facing forward, scooping in your belly. You can always put a bend in your back knee to make sure you're lengthening your tailbone and then straighten it. Soft shoulders. Any arm variation. Leveling your hips, drawing that left hip crease a little bit back, your right hip forward, your right ribs forward. Maybe looking up. Another breath. Take an inhale, maybe slightly lean back, pulling up out of your pelvis. And exhale your hands down to the blocks. How do you do with that balance? Step back, down dog. Lower to your knees. Move the blocks out of the way. And then come forward to a plank. And lower all the way down to your belly. You can come to your knees first. Inhale, peel your chest up for a little cobra. Neck in line with your spine. Exhale, lower. Again, scooping in your belly, lengthening your tailbone, open the front body. Exhale, lower. One more inhale, maybe starting to straighten your arms. The mat slips on this floor. And then exhale, back, down dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. So you're going to the back of the mat, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the body. Inhale, take a half lift to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up with a big breath in. Maybe reach your arms up. Maybe come up on the balls of your feet. Maybe be near a wall. And then exhale, lower your heels, lower your arms, and shake. All right, hopefully you're feeling all warmed up in your whole body. Have the strap nearby. We don't need it yet. Notice your equal weight in your feet. Standing up nice and tall, Samastitihi. Shift your weight to your left leg. Draw your right knee up. So just like we did in the planks and from down dog, you're using your core to lift your knee up, but you're still standing up nice and tall like Samastitihi. And then lower the right knee down. Switch, and you can always be near a wall or have a chair. Lift your left knee up, pulling in that low belly, standing nice and tall, seeing how high up you can get it. Finding your balance, finding your focal point, and then lower that leg down and shake. All right, do that again. Shift your weight to your left leg. Lift your right knee up. Hold on to your right shin with your right hand. Your left arm can be extended or on your hip. And I like to flex my right foot, my right ankle when I'm here with my leg bent. And then start to open your leg, keeping your gaze steady for now. Feel a nice opening through the inner thigh, squeezing your glutes, standing tall. Bring your leg back to center and release and shake. How'd you do? You can always repeat all the earlier parts of the balance series to work up to as we progress. It's always good to go back. Pulling in your belly. Draw your left knee up. See where you want to take your right arm. Standing up nice and tall. Finding your focal point. And then when you're ready, opening that leg to the left. Squeezing the left glute. And breathing. And bring the leg back to center. And exhale, release, and shake. You can repeat what we just did if you don't have a strap. Or you can hold onto your toe. So you're going to shift your weight and maybe be near a wall. This is not a wall, but it's going to act like a wall here. Shift your weight to your left leg and lift your right knee up to your chest. Looping the strap around the ball of the foot. So from here, start to straighten your leg forward. Trying to level your hips, reaching energy out through that flexed foot. Just seeing what this feels like, whether you're holding the wall or your hand is on your hip. And then you're going to turn your foot about 45 degrees, so it's an external rotation. Your inner thigh is facing up, and start to open your leg to the right. Keep going. I'm going to come over here to show. So your leg doesn't have to be very high, but it can be. And then draw your leg back to center. Bend the knee and release. All right. Switch. Shift your weight into your right leg. Lift your left knee up. And place the strap underneath the ball of the foot. Find your balance. Maybe grab a wall. And then straighten the leg. Pulling in the belly, reaching energy out. You're not leaning back, still standing up nice and tall. And then turn your foot out, so external rotation at the hip, and start to open the leg. Breathing. And if you don't have a strap, maybe you can grab your big toe and straighten your leg. Or hold on underneath the thigh. And then bring the leg back to center, bend the knee, and release. All right, it's a lot of balance for today. Notice how you feel in your hips, in your legs. You're gonna flow down just for a little meditation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step to all fours. And come to a seat. Stretching your legs out in front of you. Flexing your feet. Feeling the engagement in your inner thighs. Your thighs. You want there to be a lot of rounding here, so if you need, you can roll up your mat to sit on or sit on a block. Tucking your chin slightly. Feeling your hamstrings, the backs of your legs release down to the mat. Then inhale, reach your arms up, level your chin, and start to hinge forward. So maybe you're holding on to your thighs or your shins. Maybe you're holding on to the outsides of your feet or your toes. Or maybe you have a strap, and you could place the strap around the balls of your feet. Not forcing yourself into any position. Trying to lengthen your spine. Pull your heart forward. Trying to release tension around your neck, your shoulders. Taking slow breaths. And then inhale back up, setting the strap to the side, and come to a seat. So you can sit cross-legged, you can sit up on a cushion or a block. Your palms can be down for more grounding, or your palms can be up, inviting in more energy. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Feel your sitting bones press down into your mat, into your prop. As you lengthen up through the crown of your head. If you're sitting in this cross-legged position, notice how you feel the sensations around your hips. Breathing, healing energy down to your hips. Feeling that connection to your center. Seeing if you can notice calm with every exhale. Maybe elongating your exhales here. So perhaps breathing in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathing out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can keep going like that for a few more rounds. Or however you choose to breathe, making it intentional. Stay here as long as you need. Those longer exhales really help to invite a sense of calm. Maybe you're getting ready to come off of your mat to close the practice. Bring your hands to heart center. Feeling all the love you have for your body, your breath. Acknowledging the importance of this time for you. If you set an intention at the beginning of the practice, hold it in between your palms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center, third eye, the seat of intuition. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. We're continuing working on our hips and our balance, both standing and seated. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the class, if there's anything I can help you with. Subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you next time.